Hey guys, Nerdy Dane here. Just doing an update on everything that I got. Um, alright, so far, what I'm going to show you is my setup, my new setup. Just got this new stereo here from my brother. Uh, we went to some place called the Savers, and we got it for like $10. And originally there was like sticker prices on there that would say, like, $6 or $7 for each. Or one for both of these speakers, and then the amplifier itself was 10. And we couldn't find the price stickers, so we had an employee. We had an employee come up to. We had an employee come up and tell us the price that he would give us because I think he was high or something, but my brother said he was blasted, but he was looking at it all over the place looking for the stickers. The stickers were all the way up on the top, all the way up on the top, and he didn't bother looking. Pretty cool though that he didn't bother looking. Felt like it was a good day to be lazy for an employee, and I'm getting really close up, aren't I? And so yeah, he's like, I'll think about it, $10. And then we were like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then we like flipped out that it was like $10. So got a $10 stereo system. And if you didn't notice, they're Sony, which is, Sony's awesome. Kobe's a good TV too, 19-inch. Who cares? Getting a 32 for the basement soon. Um, So, yeah, I'm getting really close up. I'm sorry. I'll try to fix that problem about me going like this the whole time next time. And let me show you my games. This is what my brother's playing now. I had him shut off the screen for now, but as you can tell, Xbox is on and nothing's in the case. So, he's playing it. And these are what I'm planning on selling. $40. $20, $40, $30. More or less the reason I'm trying to sell these things right here is because, one, none of my family plays it, or I'm the one who owns the Xbox, even though I got it for free from one of my friends because he couldn't sell it. And so I got these games from like Christmas or whatever. I got this game when I got the Xbox Elite. And the Xbox Elite broke down eventually. And then I got these three games: Splinter Cell, Lost Planet 2, and Rainbow Six Vegas. The second one? Yep. And so yeah, I got those for Christmas, and none of us play it, so selling it. As you can tell, Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, and Modern Warfare 2. And those are the only Call of Duties I have, surprisingly. I wasn't really that big a fan of World at War, so didn't bother getting World at War. Thought it was, World War II. I like the Modern Warfare. I like Call of Duty 4 a lot. Was waiting for Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 2 didn't come out at the time, so I didn't get it. And another thing I love to play, and that's Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3, in my case, is the best Guitar Hero they could have ever possibly made, especially since they have the song Through the Fire and Flames. I will never ever forget that song, even though I'm not that big of a rock fan anymore. Also, I would play these speakers for you, but at the time it's almost 8 o'clock at night. I live with my family. I'm kind of young enough to do that, and really I'm just trying to start out to get a job, trying to get a real job, trying to be busboy at a movie theater. But yeah, and these things are pretty loud. They would sound like shit on this camera. I would get haters, but broken Xbox, the one that I told you about, gets the green screen, all that, bed. So yeah, and where I keep all my other games, I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but there's MX versus ATV or something like that in here, Reflex, and then Halo 3, and I gave my friend the ODST because I don't like ODST. My computer. That's another thing. This computer it works. It runs, but it has the virus called PC Optimizer. And what PC Optimizer does is it shuts off your internet and doesn't let you use a lot of regular things on your computer, and it only lets you use FrostWire, because that's what I tried to download was FrostWire, and it fucked my computer up. And it still runs well. It's just that I can't use internet browsers or anything that has to do with internet except for FrostWire or anything else with the virus. But my friend's gonna help me fix that. There was like some other thing that like clears viruses. I forget what it's called. It's like it starts with an M. I remember that. But yeah. So let me think. Getting Modern Warfare 3 soon. HDP VR soon. I can't wait to get the HDP VR. Getting a new laptop, which is why I showed you the computer. Um, Laptop, I don't really care what kind of laptop I get as long as it runs and it gets internet, because obviously when I get the HDP VR, I'm gonna need a computer with internet for that to post it up on YouTube. I'm not just gonna use a computer that you know can't put things on YouTube, and I don't have one of those plug-in what do you call it? Flash drive. I don't have one of those, and I know it's like you could get one of those for like $10, $5 at like Walmart, maybe even $2 at Walmart or Radio Shack or something. But don't you know? People just they can't afford things these days, and I'm one of those kinds of people that can't because I don't have a job, you know. So also, I have no idea why I'm bringing this up, but my grandmother brought me to a Japanese restaurant, and it was one of those restaurants where they cook in front of you. And I got this for a present since it was my birthday. I don't know if you can birthday. And what I realized about this thing was there's a hole in the back and a little hole in the arm. I was kind of suspicious about this, to thinking it would be a bong. Now, I'm no smoker. I don't like the smell of cigarettes and weed, and it just makes me nauseous and sick, and that sounds so geeky and low life and everything, but really it's like there's this big huge hole here in the back of this guy's freaking like in between his shoulder blades. He's got a huge hole in his back, what you would probably consider the bowl. If I had like some sort of little glass ball, I would put it in his back and then put the tube on his arm to show you how much of a Chinese Japanese bong it would look like. But other than the fact of that, I'm kind of glad that a restaurant was able to give me a present, because, you know, what restaurant do you go to that, you know, cooks in front of you, sings happy birthday for you, gives you ice cream, and then gives you a freaking Japanese doll? My brother got one that was a parrot. My other little cousin one got one that was a panda. It was an awesome Japanese restaurant. So, but also, uh, these are all my controllers. As you can tell, I'm stacking them up. And then, so that's 4 right there, that's 5, 6, 7, and then I gave one of my other friends a wired controller because he wanted to, like, he got like an emulator or something like that, and he wanted to use the controller, so, because he has PS3 and he doesn't have all those awesome Xbox controllers that I have, even though he was the one who gave me more than half of these controllers. Also, another thing, mirror talk, but here I'm gonna not do the mirror talk. And so I am a Call of Duty player. I used to be trick shotter. I still kind of do trick shot a little bit. Looking at myself in the mirror right now, I'm like looking at myself cornered or whatever, something like that. So, but yeah, anyway, I'm sorry, I have ADD, but yeah, so I do trick shot sometimes, only for when I'm bored as hell and it's like 11 o'clock at night and I can't fall asleep. I do competitive quickscoping. I do bum rushing with submachine guns, and I'm trying to start up my clan Taze. If you guys don't know about it, I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, that's really just about it. And also a shout out to Whiteboy. Um, I got this from Woody's Gamertag, so thank you, Woody, for posting up a video about that, or else I would not have seen that, because I only check out, random people's pages at a time, and I just so happened to look at yours at the time. But you put out that video about the robbery that Whiteboy had, and I felt pretty bad about that. I not knowing at first how bad it was. I just thought, oh, he got robbed. Like, he has to get a new PS3. I didn't realize at first, until after I watched the video, that his house got completely trashed. And I mean, it looked like a tiger went inside there and looked like for a freaking piece of meat or something. There was crap all over the floor. His parents' stuff was knocked over. Um, all he had was his cat and his parents' memorial. It was a really sad video. Like, I love Whiteboy and all, but for the excuse my language, I am not against the gay guys, but faggots, or I should say lowlifes, that robbed Whiteboy, I literally think that Whiteboy in some way should find them or track them down by, having the cops help him and put them behind bars for 2 years and clean up his house, because you can't move out of a house where your mom's memorial has been forever. And I know it's like, kind of rough on him, but love you, Whiteboy. Hope you push through. I would love to help you with more than just words. And good luck to you. And early Merry Christmas. And this has been Nerdy Dan / Taze Techno. Looking for recruits for the Taze clan. And subscribe, rate, comment, and watch the rest of my videos. Hope you like my channel. And this has been me. Peace. Elmo.